Our friends and family and loved ones are at risk. Many have died. Strengthen and protect your children and loved ones. This is a picture of all of the transformation vacation centers, the rehab centers that I work with in the country. You can take a 10-month break from everything that you're doing and focus on truth. This was a poster that I made for Polk County, Florida, where I live. Now this is an image of the wall in an example disciple house. And first of all, we go into the woods and we find a branch from the woods that we like to go pray in, because Yeshua went out into the wilderness to talk to his Father. And on that branch, we currently have 4 pieces of fabric that represents Jesus and Peter, James, and John. If you saw Jesus and Peter and James and John on the street, they would just look like 4 ordinary Jewish guys. These are boxes where we write down first names on little slips of paper, and we put them in this box. We collect the first names of suffering people because our prayers are powerful, and we are constantly going through the world finding and asking where the suffering people are, and we're taking their first names, even if the people don't want to tell anything about them. We say, is there somebody that you're worried about? Is there someone going through a difficult time? We would like to take their name and send healing and peace and supernatural life transformation. Now, these boxes are the program for being honest and caring for the women and the men, being friends to the women for 14 days and being friends to the men. And this is the statement that there are all kinds of pleasures. There are all kinds of pleasures. And the pleasures can be used by troubling spirits to draw us in a wrong direction. So we need to be reasonable and honest about everything, including the flow of the woman and the flow of the man. So when the woman is in her flow, we have all these little pockets. And in those pockets there are little cards that have been written out by especially the men and the brothers and the fathers, but the whole family, telling the women how wonderful they are and actually reciting points about wisdom about women. This is the reminder and the encouragement for the whole family. As the little children are growing up, they say, hey, when a girl gets her period, she actually is responsible to have a look at these little cards that encourage her as she grows up. And someday I'm going to be a strong woman body that can have a baby. Remember that Jesus's mommy had her baby when she was 15 or 16. So then, and we always remember Leviticus 12. In Leviticus 12 it says, the mother and the girl child should be held close together and protected for 80 days. 80 days of special nurture of a female human being. And then when a boy child is born, these little boxes, faith, confidence, and love, faith, hope, and love, those 3 boxes are the boxes of cards written to the brothers. So the girl child, when she's born, she gets 80 days of nurture with the mother. Then when the boy child's born, he gets 40 days of nurture with the mother, protected by the family. And that's an indicator that the female human being is going to need more encouragement and care because her burden is going to be more difficult. Then in Leviticus 15 it says when the male human being has a flow of seed, for whatever reason, when a male human being has a flow of seed, he has to announce to the close family, hi, I'm untouchable right now today. And untouchable does not mean evil. It means there's something special going on. Please pray for me. These are the ways that the family can actually be real and look out for both genders. Now, this is a thing that was given to me by the Holy Spirit as a way of reversing the curse that was in my life. My life had 30 years of promiscuity, and nobody taught me how to respect the female human being. Nobody taught me about male physiology and urges and desire and the flow. Nobody had any cheerful, business-like chit-chat conversation with me about the ordinary stuff of life. So these are basically tools for the friend group. Now, you don't have to follow the things that I've discovered and that I'm convicted about, but I'm telling you, you might want to think about it. So peace be with you. This is our preparations at Sedalia.